Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I brought you the complete results of the 2025 California Pro Show. Regan Grimes came in strong, won the show and officially qualified for Mr. Olympia 2025. A total of 13 bodybuilders competed in this show, so we're going to take a look at where each one placed. Let's break down the full results and see how the top athletes landed. Let's start the video. At 13th place, we have Nate Dandridge from the USA. Nate previously competed at the 2024 California Pro, where he finished 16th. In 2025, he made a return to the same stage once again, not just to chase placements, but to show his love, dedication, and passion for the sport. Despite placing last again this year, Nate brought an improved version of himself with better stage presence and more muscle detail compared to his last outing. At his age, stepping on stage with such confidence and presenting his physique at this level is truly commendable. Competing at this level is not easy, and Nate did it for the love of bodybuilding, and that alone earns him respect from fans and fellow athletes alike. At 12th place, we have DiDomenico from the USA. Chris last stepped on stage at the 2023 Orlando Pro, where he secured 5th place. After taking a long break from competition, he returned to the stage this year at the 2025 California Pro. Chris brought an overall good package with dense muscle and mature physique. His front poses looked impressive with solid structure and good lines, showcasing that he still got the classic muscle flow. However, his back poses seemed a bit off and lacked the detail needed to stand out among the top contenders. Still, considering the time off, Chris showed up in one of his average best shapes and reminded fans of his potential. At 11th place, we have a surprisingly low finish for Eiren Gauley from Canada. This result was quite unexpected, especially since I had predicted him to land in the top 5. Eiren was coming off a strong 5th place showing at the Detroit Pro earlier this season, which raised expectations for him at the 2025 California Pro. Though he isn't as massive as Bruno Santos or Regan Grimes, he brings a hard, grainy look with solid structure and impressive conditioning. But this time something didn't click. Perhaps he was off slightly in terms of stage presence or conditioning compared to his previous outing. At 10th place, we have Patrick Moore from the USA. Interestingly, Patrick landed in the exact same position here at the 2025 California Pro as he did at the 2025 Arnold Classic, 10th place. But this time the expectations were higher. The Arnold had a much tougher lineup, so repeating the same placement here shows that Patrick hasn't made the improvements he needed. In previous shows like the 2024 Europa and Legion Sports Fest, he placed around 6th, 7th, hinting at potential, but that spark seems to be missing now. Patrick is known for his beautiful structure and pleasing lines, but his conditioning is still not on point, especially from the legs. With such experience and potential, fans hoped for more, but Patrick will need to bring a sharper package if he wants to move up again. At 9th place, we have Felix Norman from the USA. Felix brought his best physique yet to the 2025 California Pro stage, a complete, well-conditioned and tight package. This is probably the best version of Felix we've seen so far. His shape, detail, and overall presentation were spot on. However, despite looking great, he couldn't crack the top 5 due to the depth of talent in the lineup. In my prediction video, I said Felix would land around the top 10, and that's exactly where he placed. He last competed at the 2024 Tampa Pro, where he took 7th and placed 5th at the Texas Pro last year. This was his first show of the 2025 season, and he definitely made a strong impression. Now, Felix is set to compete next week at the 2025 Legion Sports Fest Pro. Let's see what kind of improvements he brings and what placing he earns there. At 8th place, we have Jonathan Padilla from Mexico. Jonathan competed at the 2024 Arnold Classic Brazil and also placed 8th there. Exactly the same placing he earned here. However, the competition this time was much tougher, which might be the reason he landed in the same spot again. He was also 12th at the 2023 Europa Pro. Jonathan has a good shape with decent size and balance, but still needs more time to develop more muscle thickness, sharper conditioning, and an overall harder physique. Still, his comeback is looking good, and this was a solid performance against high-level competitors. At 7th place, we have Justin Mussiel from Germany. In the lineup video, we had predicted that he would stay out of the top 5, and that's exactly what happened. But make no mistake, Justin's physique is awesome. He has good size, solid conditioning, and a well-structured frame. This season, he already competed in multiple shows, placing 4th at the FIBO Pro, 6th at the Detroit Pro, and 8th at the Pittsburgh Pro. While he has a nice shape, clean lines, and good muscle maturity, he still needs to add a bit more mass and bring more fullness and detail to break into the top 5. Overall, a strong showing from a rising athlete. At 6th place, we have Ryan Foster from the USA. This was Ryan's pro debut, and he made a strong first impression by placing 6th in a tough lineup. He brought a very impressive physique to the stage. Classic and symmetrical with great structure and a tall, wide frame that gives him a lot of potential moving forward. While this was his first time competing against seasoned pros, he didn't look out of place at all. Of course, to break into the top 5, he will need some more improvements in terms of muscle maturity and overall refinement, but for his debut, this was the best package he could have brought. Very promising start to his pro career. At 5th place, we have Florian Poisson from France. Florian previously competed in the classic physique division and even placed 2nd at the 2023 Taiwan Pro. But in this show, he made a bold move by stepping into the open class, and what a comeback it was. He managed to secure 5th place, which is highly impressive and a big surprise for many. His physique looked insane, full, conditioned, and still carrying that classic symmetry. Some even called his look dangerous on stage. Making such a smooth transition from classic to open and landing in the top 5 is no small feat. He brought a complete package and definitely made a strong statement with his return. At 4th place, we have Bruno Santos from Brazil. Honestly, I thought Bruno would win this show. He was my top favorite going in. Last year, he had an incredible season and even made his Mr. Olympia debut, finishing 13th among the best in the world. This year, he brought an even better physique, huge, fully shredded, and in top-tier condition. His size, especially in the legs, back, and arms, was undeniable. His quads were wide and deep, and he looked dense and powerful on stage. However, despite all this, he slipped to 4th place, possibly due to just a 2-point difference that kept him from placing 3rd. It's surprising to see him fall slightly back this year. But his physique still looked fantastic and dangerous. He'll definitely bounce back stronger. At 3rd place, we have Leandro Perez from Brazil. In my prediction video, I had placed him at 4th, but thanks to a close 2-point edge, he managed to break into the top 3 and it was well deserved. He didn't just raise into this placing, he actually brought one of the best physiques on stage. Leandro looked huge, confident, and extremely polished. His physique was complete. Big frame, broad shoulders, thick legs, and powerful arms and back. More importantly, he came in with mature muscle and solid conditioning, which made a big difference. After placing 2nd at the 2025 Arnold Classic Brazil and 6th at the Pittsburgh Pro, this 3rd place finish shows he's continuing to rise as a serious contender in the open class. 2nd place, we have Sasan Heirati from the UK. In this show, Sassan brought his absolute best physique to date. Fully shredded, perfectly peaked, and dense from head to toe. He looked like he was on a different level. The muscle separation was insane, with every muscle group popping clearly under the lights. His conditioning was top-notch, and in my opinion, he looked even more peaked than Regan Grimes. Earlier this year, he placed 5th at the New York Pro and was the runner-up at both the Detroit Pro and FIBO Pro. Known for his massive chest, thick arms, and powerful lower body, Sassan brings that classic mass with class look. In this show, he truly lived up to his potential and proved he's a real threat in the open division. This performance puts him one step closer to that Olympia qualification. Regan Grimes has just won the 2025 California Pro and is officially qualified for his 2nd Mr. Olympia appearance. After placing 4th at the recent 2025 New York Pro, Regan came back hungrier and sharper, determined to claim a win, and he delivered. His stage presence, wide shoulders, full muscle bellies, and improved conditioning helped him dominate the lineup. Regan last competed at Miss Olympia 2023, where he made his debut and impressively took 10th place among the world's best. Now, after winning the California Pro, he's heading back to the Olympia stage. But the big question is, can Regan Grimes break into the top 10 once again or even push higher this time? With this new momentum, Regan is a serious contender once again. So that's it for the full results of the 2025 California Pro. Now it's your turn. Do you agree with these results? Was Regan Grimes your pick to win, or did you have someone else in mind? Let me know what you think about the placings in the comments below. I'd love to hear your opinions and who you think deserve to place higher or lower. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.